Breakfast is always so challenging, so I try to develop little things for myself that I can just grab and go in the morning. And this is one of the recipes, and I love making this. So we'll start with 6 eggs. These are just little keto breakfast bites. If you don't eat carbs, this is a great alternative for you. We'll use a few different bunch of cheeses, some sharp cheddar, some goat cheese, some mozzarella, some Gouda cheese, and you use whatever you like and whatever you use. You can also use feta if you're not a fan of goat cheese. And for the spices, I just use turmeric, salt, pepper, and a little bit of ginger. But again, you use whatever you want. You could use dried herbs, fresh herbs, anything you want. So we're going to shred all my cheeses. You're going to put 1 cup of each of cheddar and Gouda, and then a handful of this goat cheese and those 2 sticks of mozzarella. So if you're going to follow my recipe, that's what I put. I'm also going to put some frozen spinach into this, and the spinach is about 1.5 cups, but if you want, you can put more if you have fresh spinach, or you can have thawed spinach that you squeezed all the liquid out. You can use that as well. You don't need too much salt here because the cheeses are salty enough, but just a little bit to bring out all the flavors. And we'll give everything a nice mix and shred the zucchini and add it into it. This recipe will yield 12 little muffins of these breakfast bites. So I'm going to use just a regular muffin tin. I have a very good one that I like using. Once your zucchini is all shredded, you're going to squeeze it out. And this is my workout for the week, squeezing the zucchini out. I'm sorry if this grosses you out, but you got to do what you got to do. You try to get as much liquid out of that zucchini as you can. You can do this ahead of time. Put a little bit of salt on it and let the liquid get rid of itself. And then you squeeze it. But either way, you have to get the liquid out. Then we give everything a nice mix and transfer it into the baking dish. You can bake this in any way you want. You can also do it on top of the stove, but I find this to be the easiest one. I have my oven preheated at 350, and I am going to bake these guys for exactly 6 to 5 minutes. I personally like mine overcooked with a little browning on top, but if you don't and you want it to be lightly cooked, you could do 55 minutes, 50 minutes, but don't go lower than that because it's just not gonna work. This is halfway through. I looked at it. That's how they looked. And then 65 minutes, this is how they look. By the way, I like this muffin thin. Somebody gave it to me as a present. It's really good. And these how they look. I hope you make this and you enjoy. Thanks for watching.